Let's find the area of this triangle. So we have a 90-degree angle here, a 60-degree angle here, and we're told that this bottom part is the square root of 3. So to find the area of a triangle, you should know this formula. So the area of a triangle equals 1/2 times the base times the height. So that's the formula. So at this point, we have this. The problem is we don't know what the height is. So I've got the half in there. I've got the base. This is the base down here at the bottom. But I need this h value, and that h value is this part right here. And so because this is 90 and because this is 60, we know that the angles in a triangle have to add up to be 180 degrees. So I know this is 30. Now there's something called special right triangles. You learn this in geometry, special right triangles. And you're supposed to know this diagram. Well, here it is in symbolic form, but here I'm going to explain it up here in just a minute. So the angle that's opposite the 30 degrees is called the shortest side. I've labeled that S here for shortest. The hypotenuse, which is across from the 90-degree angle, is 2 times the shortest. And then the other leg is the shortest times the square root of 3. So that's it in symbolic form. Let me spell it out for you here in case you need that. So this side opposite here is the shortest side, which I've labeled S. And then the hypotenuse is 2 times whatever that shortest side is. So if you know what this is, you know this is going to be 2 times that. And then this side is whatever the shortest side is times the square root of 3. It looks like that in symbolic form. So this is actually a very easy problem if you know that. Because now I could fill this in. I know that this is 2 times the square root of 3 because this hypotenuse is always 2 times that. And I know that this side right here is the shortest side times the square root of 3. Well, it just so happens that the shortest side is the square root of 3. So the shortest side times the square root of 3 looks like that. Well, the square root of 3 times the square root of 3 is the square root of 9. So that equals 3. So the square root of 3 times the square root of 3 is the square root of 9. And hopefully you know that the square root of 9 is 3. So this is just 3. So I can fill that in now. So here is the height, 3. So I have 1/2 the base, which was this part, and the height, which is that part, which is 3. And now I'm going to multiply those together. Now it depends. If your teacher accepts a decimal answer, you can literally do 1/2, which is 0.5 times the square root of 3 times 3 and get a decimal answer. But a lot of teachers don't want a decimal answer for this. So I'm going to multiply across. 1 times the square root of 3 is the square root of 3. And then times 3 looks like this. So that's the top part. And then on the bottom we have the 2. So this is the answer. And like I say, if you want a decimal answer, you could just do the square root of 3, figure out what that is as a decimal. It's like 1.732, something like that. And then multiply it times 3, and then divide it by 2, and you'll get a decimal answer. So this is how you find the area of this triangle. And by the way, since we're talking about area, this is going to be in square units. Square units, because it's area.